Guys, welcome back. We're recording and we're streaming at the same time, and we're gonna get to it. We should be coming on this stream very shortly. And yes, we are live. We are live and ready to go. The camera's just gonna stay up for a few minutes while we get into what we came here for. So straight commands, and alright guys, get ready to disappear over here. So did that disappear on the stream? Should have. And yes, we are gone from the stream, which is not bad. Let's see how far we are behind. And forgot to turn the microphone back on. My bad. Well, ladies and gentlemen, calm down. Alright? It's a machine. He is the machine. Alright. We took a shower. That seemed to do nothing for us, pretty much.
Open blinds.
Good morning, Adam. You have one new message.
From?
David Sarek.
Play it.
Adam, it's David. I know it's been a while, but after what happened in Prague yesterday. Look, whatever reason you had for not getting in touch these last 2 years, life's too short. I'm leaving for London, so give me a call.
You saved his vidcall number?
Yes, Adam. Just activate your TV system.
Some of our attachés out in Seattle's Fortress of Solitude. But until then, I have to reiterate some things. You know, we haven't heard much about this Task Force 29 division lately. The one Interpol created in 28 after that quote-unquote horrifying breakdown of cooperation between the intelligence gathering organizations worldwide. Not like we were expecting. I mean, it's not like we could come out and say, we've created a special intelligence force of natural born killers. Enter your country whenever it wants, bust into your house, and detain you for who knows how long if you happen to buy a pack of stuff.
Damn, what is all this? Ooh, look at that, we're drunk. never gonna read these emails.
Fucking New World Order.
Let's interact with this. Let's see. Yeah.
Adam, thanks for calling me back, son.
Seraph.
I heard about the bombing in Prague. It's all over the news. Did anyone you know get hurt?
You know me. Tend to keep to myself. I'm surprised you even know I'm here.
Interpol called me when you applied for the job.
Is he gonna
For
put
your
a shirt on?
extensive background checks. I gave you a glowing recommendation.
Thanks. What do you want?
What do I want? Jeez, Adam. I know I did some questionable things in the past, but a lot's happened in the last 2 years. To both of us.
You always landed on your feet, that unlikely a lot of the people. That's true for what it's worth. I'm glad you made it out. Panchia?
That's true. For what it's worth, I'm glad you made it out of Panchea.
Thank you. It wasn't easy, as I'm sure you know. I was at death's door by the time the rescue crews pulled me out of the wreckage, and while the doctors were stitching me back together, my company fell apart. There wasn't anything I could do to stop it, not from a hospital bed.
I heard Tai Young Medical bought everything up.
They're the only biotech corporation that could after the incident. Their patents, our tech, everything. Oh well, sometimes one dream has to die so another can rise from its ashes.
You heard anything from Megan?
After all we went through, I thought she'd stand by me. Still, you know, she always wanted to be at the cutting edge. She didn't see a future for herself in Detroit, so she went to VersaLife.
She moved to Hong Kong?
San Francisco. They've got an offshore research facility there named Roca Seca Beach. I'm sure you've seen it in the news.
California, huh? I wonder if she's told her mother.
You want my advice, son? Write her out of your life. Because I'm damn sure she's written us out of hers.
Oh boy. Just realized there's back echo because I forgot to turn the volume on the stream. I am so sorry, guys. Alright. Let's keep going anyways. I like also how this game is very interactive with what you do. So we're gonna keep asking questions.
You talked to Pritchard lately?
Frank! Out of all of us, I think he's the one who's changed the least.
He'd probably tell you there wasn't anything about him that needed changing.
I'm sure he would. But when the world transforms itself the way ours has, people need to adapt or get left behind. Frank's freelance now, but he's still in computer security, still in Detroit. I don't know if he'll ever leave.
Let's move on.
Your message said you were going to London. Casual trip? Or is this tied to the new dream?
I'm meeting with the Santo Group, Nathaniel Brown and his investors.
Santo? They built the Udalek complex, the Og Ghetto, here in Prague. Why are you meeting with them?
Brown's got big plans. He wants to focus on real solutions, ideas that look to the future. You've heard of the Safe Harbor Initiative?
I've heard of Rabia, the walled city he and his company are building in the desert for Augs.
Rabia's just a part of it. We're talking about self-sustaining, energy-efficient arcologies that can be replicated anywhere on Earth. Cities built by the augmented, for the augmented.
Where the dream of self-controlled human evolution lives on.
It may not seem like it right now, son, but one day, people will move on from the incident. And when that happens, we'll be ready for it. I'm glad we caught up, Adam. I've always tried to look out for you, you know. That bombing yesterday.
You didn't call to talk about the bombing. Just ask.
Nothing, really. I just need a signature so I can finish filing the bankruptcy paperwork.
You need my signature?
Yeah, apparently there was some kind of bureaucratic mix-up caused by you being declared legally dead for a year. The apartment in Detroit was leased in your name, even though we paid for it.
Fine. Send me the paperwork.
Thanks, Adam. I appreciate it, really.
Goodbye, Seraph.
Alright.
Fucking stand it was only a matter of time before they swallowed us.
Yeah. What else do we have here? We have a lot of guns, though. Okay. More bottles of wine over here. Alright, let's see. Okay. That was quick. Them glasses.
Miller, it's Jensen.
It's good to finally hear from you, Agent. You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my Augs took a hit during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course. There's a lot of work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now.
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the Valley gangster-looking guys. So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack.
The front door isn't the most peaceful option. I got it.
How did it ever come to this?
Yes, Christelle. A nice girl.
Sorry, not right now.
Yeah.
Get lost, wretch.
Yes, Christelle. A nice girl. She used to babysit my kids.
Now this. Please, leave me alone.
What can we find around here?
I, for one, cannot wait to learn more. This is Eliza Cassell. I guess. a black box recorder suggests that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the Og incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us will get it. This is a lot of fun.
Can we hack this?
The Augmented Rights Coalition hopes to achieve, following news of yesterday's devastating attack in Prague. So let's hear from Dr. Talis Rucker, Ark's charmingly eloquent leader himself.
Pardon me, but I moved here to get away from you people.
Alright.
Likvidátor Škot už tam byl, ale že by něco hlásil, jsem ještě neslyšel.
Access granted.
That was easy.
Always remember, Builder. You gave us the means for our salvation. Do not veer now. The singularity is near, Severn. You must hang on. We will all find our way to the machine god. Do not give up faith in the church.
Ale že by něco hlásil, jsem ještě neslyšel.
Alright. Okay.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
And this is fun. What's around here? This is restricted area. Come on. Come out and play.
Naser si, Augu!
In China, meanwhile, a group of protesters demanding freedom and basic human rights for all,
Zasraná plechovka.
status, have been imprisoned by the Chinese government. In apparent retribution for that act,
Biocells, painkillers, right over there. Ours is the man. He'll set you up.
Trying to give me a reason to...
You want Praxis, eh? Biocell, hypostim, painkillers.
I might be interested.
I sell these things.
Yeah, I got that.
Buy something.
All right, let's shop. Or let's sell. Tranquilizer rifle, battle rifle, machine pistol.
Get out of here, then.
I'll be on my way.
Bulyatski Lubki.
Out of my face, will you walk?
All right.
You sure? And like always, change is birthed in fire and blood.
And what?
Alright, let's go where this thing wants us to go to begin with. So...
You! Stop right there! Yeah, you! Down on your knees! Hands behind your head. Yes, I'm going to frisk you now. Don't move.
Sorry, I cannot help.
Street is off limits, Oyobok. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed. Idiots. Everywhere.
That's fine.
You feel that?
I see your papers are inspired.
No better.
These papers are on.
Here comes
Hey, Jensen, are you close? Things are getting, complicated over here. I could really use your help.
I'll be there when I can, Kohler.
How is it different? and the Udala complex.
Comparison. Just away from me.
Papíry, prosím.
This is getting to be a real pain.
Chvilku strpení, prosím. Skenuju. Co pak tady máme? OK. Žádný problémy? Tak jo, Augu. Můžeš jít dál.
Our corporate privacy laws are bulletproof. Violation of our rights. The only thing I am... No augmented security in the car. All automated. Very well created.
If I were them, never mind. For the horrible things they
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Thank you.
They should feel like the floor is about to give out under them.
No more beer. Check that. I'll check that. Tactical shotgun. Woo. shotgun here.
So wait, what you're telling me is that you're more concerned about crime in our city than terrorist attacks? Am I hearing you right?
You looking for the best prices in Prague? I'm not talking hot dogs here.
If the hot dogs aren't your main business, why don't you have a store?
See, this way, I get to keep my overhead down and pass on the savings to the customers.
Entrepreneurial.
Better believe it.
What you got?
Well, I got info. The kind that's worth something.
Could always use reliable
Spit it
intel.
out.
Who couldn't? But for that, I only accept payment in Europozine.
I don't have any.
Sorry, it's a deal breaker. But find me again if you get any, okay?
If you're not shopping, you don't need to stick
I'm
around.
watching you, friend. No funny moves. Buy what you need and clear out.
Děkujeme za spolupráci během stavu nouze.
Ukažte mi papíry.
Hlášení o pohřešovaných osobách. Po útoku na Růžičkově nádraží se stále pohřešuje
There's got to be a better way.
The rain road goes through Brondon. You know this, brother. We are neither buying nor selling.
Please, I can pay you. I was here first. I only send more. Please, I can pay you.
You can take your credit somewhere else. I have no interest. Move
A different kind of truck. It is called Mio. Like you said, all. I told you, not my kind of merchandise. Not my problem. Don't bother him yet. No posing.
keep moving. Over there.
Another one. Watch yourself.
Připomínáme, že v Praze až do odvolání platí stav nouze.
Do you despair for your future? Do you search?
I've got him.
I would have found him, but would be something.
Surprise, they're closed. Leave me alone, you fuck! How much longer is it going to be? Listen, jerk. I don't know you. You don't know me. Let's keep it that way.
Kvůli nedávným událostem je Růžičkovo nádraží z důvodu oprav uzavřeno. Omlouváme se za komplikace.
Get us up there.
Power to the people.
Don't forget about your permit authentication.
Doc Larry! Doc Larry! Show me latest papers. Otherwise you cannot go through here.
I know the drill.
The drill has changed. Too many forgeries. All OGs must now carry a supplementary permit authentication card. Do you have this card?
Well, let's see.
Must have left it in my other coat.
You expect me to believe that?
I expect you to believe that my docs are up to date.
I wish it was that simple. Unfortunately, brand new measures just got implemented. If you try to continue this way without latest permit, I am legally obliged to shoot you.
Is that right?
My friend, I know what you're thinking. It's terrible the way they make laws against your kind. But listen, maybe I can do something to help. We could come to an understanding.
What kind of understanding?
Lucky for you, I know a guy. An expert in permitification. A document agent. He offers permits, authentication cards, peace of mind. With his help, you go wherever you want, whenever you want. No more hassles. What do you say?
This document agent you mentioned, you see the one in charge? He gets you to stop Augs and offer them this opportunity to do business with him.
Go see for yourself. My friend has documents to pass checkpoints, to keep police off your back, to get into parts of Prague you never knew existed. Tell him Drahomir sent you. You'll see. I give you address, yes?
All right, give me the address. I think I'd like to see who's behind all this.
Shekashka. There's a courtyard behind the apartment building. Very easy to find. My friend will be there. He will get you latest permit card. Just pay him and don't ask questions.
Ask questions. Got it.
Dart.
Jensen, I'm getting worried. Should I be calling every police station in town looking for you?
That's not necessary. I'll be in soon.
Good, because we've got...
This area is restricted to you, Bob.
Good, because we've got work to do.
You're, not on the guest list.
I was stopped by someone named Drahomir at a checkpoint. He sent me here. Apparently you help Augs with documentation and upgrade their permits.
You have the money.
Maybe. You want to tell me what I'm paying for exactly?
You pay to get your name on the list. Melina upstairs, she works on your shiny new permit. You come back in 1 week to pick it up. Standard pickup fee will apply.
How much do you charge people for this?
Not people. Augs. 35,000 credits.
His expression.
Your buddy said this one was on the house, because I'm such a nice guy.
Drahomir would never say that.
What would he say? Something like, gouge every Aug sucker I send you for as much money as you possibly can? Is that how this works?
Look, just give me what you have, and I'll put your name on the list. That's how it works. Melina does surprisingly good work. Puts more effort in than we ask her to.
Insult, paid 35.
This is as much as I'm willing to give you. So what kind of shiny new permit does this get me?
Fucking tourist. You're wasting my time, Og. Give it a little time to settle.
Checkpoints on other side of town.
How did it ever come?
Okay, what am I supposed to do first? Goddamn.
Sorry, I cannot help.
Didn't ask for your help, bitch. Oh, god damn. Come on.
Připomínáme, že v Praze až do odvolání platí stav nouze.
Clear. At least I think we are.
What else do you have to do?
Not dark.
How?
You need to put...
Something is happening. Clear. At least I think we are.
What else do you have to do?
Okay, we can track. Let's see.
Transferers don't let anyone.
Let's hope it stays this calm.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Alright, what do we have here? Okay. What else is
Come out!
initiated. Access denied.
Ghosts.
I am convinced he is not here. Start throwing shit on him.
leg is gone.
You think he's read all these books, or he just leaves them out and looks
How much
smart?
more time do we have to waste here? I am convinced he is not human.
You'll not find him by complaining, eh? Pay your bills on time. This doesn't happen.
Are you using your eyes or trying to fight him with the smell?
Set out a can of oil. Oyobki loved that shit.
What if he was never here? No more excuses. Find him.
When I find him,
He must have left. 100 credits says he's gone.
I am convinced he is not here.
shut the fuck up already. Cole, stop hiding.
Maybe if you shut up. Do not have all day to look for this cockroach.
Shut up. Find him.
He is good at hiding. What's the name of this place?
You think he's read all these books, or he just leaves them out to look smart?
Hold on.
Jensen! Thank God! I'm down in the dungeon, man. You remember the title of my super secret book, right?
I remember it's red.
Should smoke him out.
This place is a fucking mess. Does he have an apartment in the city, maybe?
Access granted.
There is money to be made here. Not sure how exactly.
It's pretty obvious that he's gone.
This place is a fucking mess.
Come out, you're pissing me off!
He is good at hiding. rather be working the casino.
Saws coming and took off.
Hold on. Does he have an apartment in the city, maybe?
I'll count to 10. Then come out.
I find them thirsty paper drinks all night. Do not have all day to look for this cockroach.
Set out a can of oil. Look, we love that shit.
I am convinced he is something.
Smoke him out.
Wow, that's hella high. Workshop, let's go.
Jensen, my favorite techno wonder kind. Sorry about the goons, man. They didn't give you too much trouble, did they?
Nothing I couldn't handle. What do they want? You behind on your protection money?
I don't think it's about money. I got this little misunderstanding with their boss, Otar. You know how it is with these gangster types.
Enough to know that there's no such thing as a little misunderstanding.
Diwali internal politics. I'm gonna get it sorted. Gonna see the big boss myself. As soon as things settle down. The day after a bombing, man, it's...
Rest in peace.
Well, I mean, it's scary, right? I'm surprised people go out at all.
Sometimes people don't have a choice. My systems took a hit. I was hoping you could help me get everything running again.
Took a hit? You mean... Oh, shit! Why didn't you say so? We need to get you in the chair. The chair. You know, I've always wanted to get a closer look at those satty folks of yours. A real close look. So let's strap you in, get the gas going, and then I just need to sort of dive in. Feel my way around.
I like where this guy's going. Tux.
What exactly are you going to do to me?
I'm not sure yet. First, I gotta get in there to see what's wrong. But don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to you I wouldn't do to myself. I promise. Besides, you've been here a few times. You know I'm professional.
You've never had to put me under before.
I never saw you the day after an explosion before either. That was a big shock to your system, man. Kaboom! Now, you want me to fix you or not?
Hang on a sec. You're gonna put me under for how long? What if the Diwali send reinforcements?
Oh, you're just stalling. Those illiterates aren't going to get in here. Don't be scared of the chair, okay? The chair is gentle. I promise. This thing with the Diwali is nothing. Otar's pissing where he shouldn't.
I count on you to fix me, Kohler. To some extent, your problems are my problems.
That's sweet, Jensen. Otar Botkovelli is the Diwali #2 guy. The men outside, they were his men. But the big boss man is Radic Nikoladze. He is the #1 guy. And I know Radic, so don't worry about it. Now, are we gonna do this procedure, or what?
Go ahead. Let's get this over
All right.
with.
Let's just get this over with.
Relax, Jensen. It's gonna be fine. You won't even know I'm in there. You'll feel weightless, far away, like you're someone else. But Kohler's gonna bring you back and make you you again.
Oh, God.
Before
Inside
you know
joke.
it. Oh, thank God.
They can put it on the butt.
Take
What?
it easy. I swear I didn't mean to. Your retinal display.
They put it on the butt.
You didn't still move, huh?
Where did you?
I was trying to connect the unconnected, but you got some strange fucking odds back there. I mean, I probably shouldn't have. Here, let me get you some water. Or something stronger, maybe?
Water.
You got it, Jensen. Just ease up. Don't freak out. Rebooting was the only way to save you.
Save me from what, Kohler?
Core meltdown. You almost melted my chair. So I reset you, and I found these, I think it's better if I show you what I found. Bring up your system display. You need to see this for yourself. These are your implants. You're familiar with all these, right?
Yeah, David Sarif installed them. Took 2 years for my body to get used to everything.
Right. Well, I had to undo some of that getting used to.
What's going on, Kohler? Why do I feel different?
Something was trying to vampire the juice out of you. I couldn't figure out what until after the reboot. Turns out your Factory Zero is not the standard Factory Zero.
What am I looking at?
Experimental fucking test dogs, man. Hidden inside your body.
You're telling me I got more implants than I thought I did?
More than your body can handle. Pretty cool, right?
I'm not sure yet.
I want to show you what happens when you activate one of these suckers. It's okay, Jensen. One isn't gonna kill you.
You've said that before.
Is it talking about this ones?
It's okay, Jensen. One isn't gonna kill you.
You've said that before.
Okay, let's see what we have. Okay. We can hear.
It's okay, Jensen. One isn't gonna kill you.
You've said that before.
It's okay, Jensen. One isn't gonna kill you.
You've said that before.
It's okay, Jensen. One isn't gonna kill you.
You've said that before.
Okay, said experimental. So
It's okay, Jensen. One isn't gonna kill you.
You've said that before.
It's okay, Jensen. See that? Major spike in your power consumption.
Where the hell did these things come from?
I can't answer that. All I know is the explosion must have woken them up. But man, you wanna use these crazy fucking things? That's your right. We just gotta make sure it doesn't fry you. Now, I think I maybe got an idea on how to do that. Try shutting down one of your other implants. You know, just for fun. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jet. See that? Cooled you right down. You have the power to balance your system if you want. Just, you know, don't activate everything all at once.
What would happen if I did?
Well, you'd suffer some major glitches due to overheating. We're talking risk of permanent damage. So, you know, maybe don't do that.
All right. Reset me now, Kohler. I'll reactivate what I need myself.
Okay. So I'm not always gonna be there for you like this. I can't just follow you around to reset things and hold your neural weave together. Whatever choices you make from here on out, they're your choices.
But you were supposed to be my AUG expert.
I specialize in Chinese black market, okay? The shit I found hidden inside you, spliced into your system like that, looks to me like it's from Mars, man.
I'm pretty sure they're not from Mars.
I feel bad. You deserve answers I can't give you. I can help manage your system better than anyone in Prague. I help you make the most of the new AUGs we just found.
But you can't tell me where the hell they came from. As far as I know, David Seraph installed all my AUGs. There's something inside me I don't know about. He's the one I need to talk to.
Coming to an end.
I am familiar
episode
with
2.
Sally's work. These new AUGs, they look different to me. I mean, that neodymium shell. Who uses dimorphic magnetorheological fluid like that? Seriously, if you talk to Sarif, you need to ask him that. Shit really stands out. Pretty fucking cool, actually.
Why would Seraph have hidden these things inside me? I don't get it.
I am not convinced this is a Sarif job. The tech itself is super high-end, but the PDOT insulation, sloppy. The bone mounting, mounted on the quick. Just doesn't have Sarif's touch. Looks more like a retrofit to me. Something much more recent. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking how much I hate being unconscious. You said these additions look recent. How recent?
Within the last 2 years, give or take. Something happened to you in that time?
I was pulled out of the ocean and put in some facility in Alaska to recover. There's a few months there that... the more I try to remember, the blurrier it gets.
Shit, Jensen. That's terrifying.
You ever seen anything like this before? An AUG system that's deliberately hidden like that?
I don't know, Jensen. I mean, I heard of people getting the black market treatment before. Pass out in Prague, wake up in Shanghai. But usually they wake up with less AUGs, not more.
What exactly makes these AUGs so different from my other ones?
They look like experiments, is what? Loose wiring everywhere, man. It's like half of you is untested, unfinished, unbelievable. It's beautiful is what it is.
This tune-up went longer than I expected. Let's wrap this up.
Right. Here, take some Praxis kits for the trouble. Praxis solves everything. Keeps customers happy. Just, remember what I showed you about managing your juice. It's gonna be a balancing act for you. Well, unless...
Unless what, Kohler?
There could be a way to optimize. It's just... it would involve getting something from Otar. A neuroplasticity calibrator.
There's a way for me to use everything I have without compromise? I want to know about it.
I was hoping you'd say that. I order all my fancy tech from this illegal catalog, right? But my last shipment got intercepted by Otar Botkoveli.
The same Otar whose men were looking for books out there before?
I am not going to force you. I want you to want to do it. I want you to want to be an augmented god among men. If that sounds like something that interests you, then you should know that Otar runs an underground casino in the Chisti district. The entrance is in a small courtyard off Hlavny Street.
Thanks for the info, Kohler. Thanks for the praxis.
All right. Anything useful around here before we... door.
Jensen, it's Miller. Listen, I need your eyewitness report as soon as possible. What's your ETA?
Depends on how many cops ask to see my papers.
Fuck. Not much I can do about state police after yesterday's attack. Get in when you can. Miller out.
Alright, we are gonna leave it here and find out what's good once we're ready. So nothing here.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
You think it was bad here? On the street? I would still rather be here.
So let's hear from Dr. Talis Rucker, Alden's charmingly eloquent son.
As the non-augmented peoples of the world fail to grasp as the incident was a tragedy for all.
But it wasn't all of humankind who went crazy, Dr. Rucker.
The loss of life on both sides was considerable, but instead of healing and dialogue, the augmented has turned to
Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Get away from me.
I'm pretty boring. You'd be better off going to someone.
Prostě s tebou nechci mluvit.
Do me a favor. Go and bother someone else. I'm just trying to enjoy myself. Leave
This is not a
me
good
alone.
time. Aha.
Cannot breathe in this thing.
No one here. What now?
Hlášení o pohřešovaných osobách.
You looking for permission?
She'll come around.
Come back later. We're waiting for
That bombing was bad for business.
We always persuade. By tomorrow, checkpoints on other sides.
People be planning to come back.
Pokud zaznamenáte podezřelou aktivitu, obraťte se na státní policii. Je to vaše občanská povinnost.
The money is sold to a trickle. We just need to be patient. Oh my goodness. Too many shares in the tank.
Should get rid of those train cars. Creeping me out.
I think after Rosica, business would be up.
Also getting attacked.
Shh.
Noise.
Wisnik could use some help. I can... Please, don't tell anyone. Wisnik's not supposed to be here. Shh. But I am here.
I'll take your word for it.
I was part of it. The hive mind. Inside the gate, I questioned what holds us together. Where? Why? Now this. Exiled from exile. I have been disconnected.
Disconnected? Disconnected from what? I don't understand what you're saying.
If there is a lack of understanding between my brains, may not always misfire like these. He did this to me. It's what it does. I can't force you, because I'm not like him.
Not like who? Who forced you?
Together, they succumbanize to him. Him, the opportunist, the savior, the rat. When I resisted, I saw. It made him fear me.
You've obviously been through something. Someone's harmed you. If you can help me understand, then maybe I can help.
Yes, okay. You'll be fine. I can tell. You'll understand. You'll empathize. Because what it really is he's just like us, but more. It's a cry for help. You'll pick up on that.
What's a cry for help?
The little mind thing. The persuasion. He's trapped by what he can do. Just like the rat. It makes so much sense now. Those most scared of what the world had become were most likely to cling to the first alternative. Now they're all insignaled.
Let me see if I got this straight. Everyone beyond the gate is insignaled to something. Like the rat.
Exactly. I'm glad we understand each other. Okay. Just remember, you'll only be able to confront him if he knows that you know that he knows. So, obviously, you'll need the name. The name. I'm not supposed to give it away, but I must. And then you must. Yes?
You're asking me to go beyond that gate, to confront someone who's harmed you, who may be harming others. I'm willing to do that, but I need to know more about what's happening.
He casts them close. He brings them away. You must find out how to uncotangle him from the others, to resist the mentality. They need to be eased out. Figure out what holds them all together. Because it's not his personality. When you finally see Richard for who he really is, you realize it cannot possibly be that.
Richard, huh? All right. Let's go see what I've agreed to.
The Pied Piper is a rat. A rat! I can still hear it. It's like a mosquito in my brain.
He will behave himself.
He will be made to behave. Richard will know what to do.
He will listen to Richard.
Richard, protect us, Richard.
Richard.
Come closer. Let me see you. There's nothing to be scared of. Everyone's worst impulses get checked at the door, yours included. I hope you understand the need for it. We preach pacifism here. Alternatives to terror. Don't want animals dragging in the mud.
Who are you? What is all this?
This is a creepy dream right here.
This is what the new freedom looks like. A collaborative elaboration of the imaginative experience.
Experiments of some kind.
We're beyond experiments. We're establishing truths, new models of belonging and community, ones in which people can actually live.
You were in the utopia. There's a man outside who... He asked me to come. He said you... The man outside.
I know what it's like outside. Trapped between acts of humiliation and acts of terror. Between resolutions and registry codes. The canned laughter. The scripted dreams. It's no longer a place for people.
I came because I thought something was... It's wrong. I had reason to believe something's wrong.
Everything is wrong. That's why we're here. Bracketing out the terrors. If only in this one tiny corner of the world. Allow me to suggest something. A version of you. A version that strips away all suspicions, free of the sinister cells we cling to along the way. Here, you can be free of the injustices, the suffering, your own animal impulses. Finally, you can be human.
I may not know exactly what's going on here, but I do know that an honest man wouldn't need to hide behind a screen.
I know what you're thinking. You can't wait to be the best version of yourself.
Visiting said they had to see through you, your attempts at manipulation, to see you for what you...
Some part of you abhors violence. Some part of everyone does.
Right.
See, I know you better than you know yourself. I know you don't want to hurt anyone.
Indulge.
I don't know for a fact that you're doing anything wrong.
That's because I'm not. Unless you count saving these people. We live in a world of brutality, repression, exile. The Restoration Act is the single greatest human rights violation of all time. These people deserve better than that.
Most men who claim to be saviors,
You have a skeptical personality. It's understandable. You're a product of your time. No one's forcing you to stay.
You want me to leave? What is that?
I want you to understand. The people who choose to be here, they are good people. And with my help, they have done something miraculous. They have found a better version of themselves, of society. Promise me you won't jeopardize that.
I didn't come here to jeopardize these people.
That's good enough. That's all I need to hear.
I can hear his voice inside of me, even when he doesn't speak.
One among you is armed to the teeth. Is a tree of thorns. But not even he can act upon his based impulses. Here, deep down, he knows it's wrong.
He's freed us from dark thoughts. They did not exist.
Nothing can exist without people imagining it first. Take pride in what we're doing, in the kind of community we're building together. Our focus, our concentration. We are advancing man's capacity for peace by leaps and bounds. Do not doubt yourself, Thomas. We all know what that can do to a man. We all saw what happened to Disney. Welcome to the next stage of our journey. Brace yourselves, close your inner eyes. We are moving beyond. You don't belong here. You need to leave.
Upstairs is the world of death and clarity.
The skeptic. All he sees is...
The ladders are there to tempt.
Disney could use some help. I can still hear it. It's like a mosquito in my brain.
Can we hack? Nope.
I like it down here. If you don't, then you can just fuck off.
Few things at a time, alright?
Beware the clues. Do not give in to easy answers. You holding? You must be. You look fine.
O tomhle městě hodně. Dávám to trošku.
In our bodies, in our ultimate, join the
All must be ready.
You looking for permit?
second checkpoint.
I hope you're not Edward Broad, because you don't look at all like the picture.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Arts and crafts?
I think you work for those scam artists out there. Or do they work for you?
It was never meant to be a scam. More like social services for the disaffected. You know, like no og left behind.
Looks like a forgery ring to me.
I hate the word forgery. I prefer graphic arts activism. I help people to be other people. And seriously, try getting anywhere with forgery on your resume.
Alright, after this...
You're involved in something that takes advantage of people, and you're worried about your resume?
That may have come out wrong. I mean, yes, career is important, but it's not everything. I know that. I tend to get really nervous when I'm stressed. I'm stressed when... which always just makes things worse. Oh, okay, look. I have no reason to be nervous here, do I? You're totally on my side, right? One of the good guys. Not like Drahomir.
I'm not here to make you nervous. I just need you to explain it to me. The essentials of what's been going on here.
Essentials. Right. Essentially, I was trying to help my augmented friends.
The way I saw it out there, the promise of fake documents was being used to extort people. How does that help them?
The extortion part sucks. I swear to you, I'm totally anti-extortion.
Obviously.
Let me explain better. The government, they print up these official permits each month, but they only sell them to the rich corporate and military allies. Meanwhile, the other orgs, they get cattled out of the city because their documents aren't up to date enough. That's what was happening to my friends.
Whatever your intentions here, you're part of a criminal operation.
So that's what the shady types were all about? Gee, thanks for pointing that out. The gun in my face wasn't a clear enough indication. The city cracking down on forgeries and my friends all getting deported anyway. That was all part of my master plan here. When things got out of hand, obviously I wanted to stop.
Why didn't you?
I was scared. Drahomir said he would kill me. Looked at me kind of... like you're looking at me now. You're not going to kill me, are you?
What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. Look, the real problem is Drahomir and that checkpoint of his. Without him in the picture, the rest of them couldn't run a lemonade stand. Maybe you could... You know...
You think I just walk around shooting people?
Don't you?
True.
I like knowing there are other options.
Okay, so stab him, scare him, or get the police to do their job for once. I remember Drahomir mentioning this cop who threatened him. She was hanging around his checkpoint. Who knows? Maybe there really is one good cop in Prague.
It sounds like the safest bet. Otherwise, you're asking me to pick a fight with a bunch of guys in uniforms, scam artists or not.
The whole city would come down on you. Still, up to you how you want to handle it.
Right. And just so we're clear, you are going to stop forging documents now.
I don't like getting into trouble. And even worse is other people suffering because of me. No more faking documents ever again.
Good.
Unless someone really needed one. Then I'd probably do it. I mean, if we knew for a fact that we could help someone. We should do whatever we can, right?
It depends what you have in mind.
The docs I make, they really can fool the authorities. Sort of.
Sort of?
Drahomir flooded the streets with forgeries, so the city started tracking more, adding scanners, validation numbers. Now, unless one of my permits gets activated in the city database, it's just plastic.
So you're telling me these people pay for forgeries and then probably get deported anyway?
It doesn't have to be that way. I have 2 permits that I literally just made. And I think we can really help these people. If you're willing.
We always want to
help.
help.
How do we help?
Their names are Edward Brod and Irenka Bauer. Drahomir was going to charge them like 20 more times. But maybe you could just give them the forgeries? Early Christmas present?
You said it's just plastic, that people get deported anyway. How does this help them?
I think I know how to get them activated. As long as you're willing to follow through.
All right. I'll go meet Edward and Irenka. In the meantime, are you going to be okay here?
Once they learn that Drahomir's been taken care of, the others will leave me alone. He's the one I'm scared of. By the way, there is a safe over there where they keep their money. I'll give you the code. 2489. Feel free to help yourself.
What about you?
Way ahead of you.
So we can get together and cry about lives lost. I lost people too, and they should never be forgotten. No, I'm doing it because the dog is the master.
Please. None of us are safe for as long as Drahomir is out there.
I'm gonna do what I can. You just be careful.
Someone wasn't very nice to this guy.
I'll cover you from here. Go check it.
Start playing.
Rules of the clock right now.
You check it. You're going to regret it if you don't get back up.
I'd be surprised to hear about a fire in this night right now. Nobody clue. What are we talking about? Spend time tracking. So, we gotta settle on this.
Stay nearby. We have a job to do. Keep walking.
Alright, we're obviously stopped, so.
Relax, Brad. Work is already over. Pay attention. It's all for the boss. Whoever it was probably ran as soon as he saw us. Stay alert. I'm not getting killed. You got blood. I don't see it. If I knew what I was looking for. Stay sharp.
Send more men to confront them. I will not find anything.
Shit. What now? If we clean the courtyard out, we could see better.
Come on.
I think we are okay now. Someone made sure that bitch hasn't left. Get over there.
Someone there?
I can't believe I get paid for this.
Yep, and we are going to stop the recording right there, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting too late. We're going to keep going with the stream, so people on the YouTube, that's all you get. The rest on Twitch, we're going to keep streaming, alright? See you later.
I get
Bye.
paid for this.
Over there. Stay low!
Just because Dragomir looks like a cop doesn't mean he's a real cop.
Keep walking, Clank. I got nothing to interest you.
The guy's a scam artist. Everyone knows it. Not from here, are you?
What gives it away?
You just walked up to a police officer. And I have this funny feeling you expect something good to come out of it.
I recently got stopped at a fake checkpoint. Heard there was a cop around here who might know what I'm talking about.
Draumir, he's a slippery fuck. Pays off all the right people. Provides all these bullshit documents that prove he's legit. Regional inspector, my ass. I'm putting a file together.
A file? This guy's dressing up like a cop and harassing hogs in the street.
Sounds like 90% of the people I work with. Listen. The right amount of coin in the right kind of pocket, fancy-looking paperwork, those things go a long way in this city. Especially if the perception is that he's not really doing anything wrong. Just giving Oggs a hard time.
There's more to it than that.
That's exactly what I think. Why don't you fill me in? What's Drahomir been up to behind my back?
There was a girl named Elena. The way she tells it, she was forced at gunpoint to work for Draumir. They kept her in a little room and made her forge documents for them.
Why didn't she go to the police?
She was scared. A lot of people are scared.
Yeah, of course they are. Prague's going to hell. The bad cops don't care and the good ones are too busy filling out forms. Fuck it. Drahomir's been pulling this shit for long enough and I'm sick of being told to ignore it. Official police business now. Stay out of it.
A jisté nástroje přičemž autorské příslušenství mohou být během namátkových kontrol zabaveny. Děkujeme za spolupráci.
Welcome back.
Sophisticated choice.
Is that all the info you need?
Excellent choice.
I'm finished for the day. We've taken everything I had. I'm finished for the day. We've taken everything I had.
Church of the Machine God, take control of your destiny, brother.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there. You need to pick me up. How much do you want to spend this time, huh?
I'll be on my way.
Ours is the man.
This is Eliza Casada, reporting to you live.
the mark. He'll set you up.
Whatever you... Credits up front. Get out of here, then.
I'll be on my way.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
You can do this.
Sorry, I cannot help. Moving from current position.
Ukażcie mi papier.
We were machines, sir. But terror and pain have turned us into souls. There is something struggling within. Moments when something enters into us. Thoughts come upon us which are not of us. We feel what we did not used to feel. We hear voices. Teach us to have children so that we may love them. Primus, is that you?
Are you Arinka Bauer?
Who are you? Please, take whatever you want. Just leave us alone.
I didn't come here to take anything.
You haven't? Arenka, she gets very scared. Whatever you've come to tell her, you should first tell me. I am the robot Helena. Arenka is not well. We must shield her.
Arenka paid someone to make her an AUG permit. To keep her from being taken to Gollum City. That someone wants to come through.
Really? If that's true, we'll be very happy. If we can stay in Prague, maybe they'll even... There was once a great play that predicted so much. Robots, revolutions, the future of mankind. She memorized all of it. It's her way. It's my way of trying to understand.
I'll take your word for it. Here. This permit is good enough to fool anyone who takes a look at it.
Does this mean I don't have to hide anymore?
It's not that simple. You're still in danger. The permit needs to be activated. Otherwise, a routine scan will mark you for Gollum just the same.
I don't understand.
Sorry. There's no legal way for you to stay here. You should prepare for the worst.
We don't know how to prepare.
I'll take care of the activation. Just keep a low profile until I can get it sorted out.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Milena, I've got an update on your friend Drahomir.
I've seen Drahomir pretend to be many things. My friend was never one of them.
It's been taken care of. He's not gonna be a problem anymore.
Thank God. I don't know how you did it, but I'm glad you did. Listen, if you ever need documents for something...
I'll be fine. Thanks.
Perhaps we've been dead a long, long time. We are only returning to repeat what we wanted.
Right, he is.
Zasraná plechovka.
Do you despair for your future? Do you search for something, some meaning, but not... We have suffered long enough.
Shake the cake.
Seek and you will find. You will find
What's going on? I didn't expect to hear from you.
I didn't expect my doctor to find dormant augs hidden in my system.
What?
Dormant experimental augs. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Adam, you know the decisions I made for you 2 years ago.
Yes or no?
No! All the work we did on you was above board. You have my word on that. What exactly did you find?
Experimental test dogs spliced into my system. Kohler said something about a neodymium shell. Who would have designed something like that?
God, you've got a Titan dog? It's impossible. It was just a concept.
You just said this wasn't you.
It wasn't. The DoD showed me schematics 3 years ago and asked me if I thought it could work. It was designed by somebody else, Vadim Orlov. Megan and I interviewed him once, but he wouldn't have fit in.
Orlov? Sounds Russian. Who is he? Why wouldn't he have fit in?
He was supposed to be a boy wonder, a neuroscience prodigy. Got his master's degree in Moscow, post-grad in the US. His grades were off the chart, but his theories were sketchy at times. Megan said his ethics were questionable.
Megan? Megan Reed said that? The woman who gave you my DNA to experiment with?
We didn't hire him, Adam. 2 minutes into the interview, and I could tell Orlov didn't like his ideas being challenged by anyone. Least of all, a strong woman like your ex.
These schematics you saw, don't suppose you kept a copy?
They were classified. I never had a copy. The only reason I even saw them was because the Defense Department valued my opinion. Seraph Industries did good work back in the day. When we signed a schematic, you knew it was solid.
I've got to find this guy.
Adam, let me track him down for you. I'm leaving for London soon, but I can make phone calls, reach out to people. Seraph Industries may be gone, but my name still carries weight in certain circles.
Do it. Contact me by infolink when you have something.
I won't let you down on this. I never felt right about losing touch with you after Panchea. When I heard you'd shown up in Detroit alive a year after everyone thought you were dead, why didn't you get in touch with us?
I couldn't. Rescue crews pulled me out of the ocean and dumped me in a clinic in Alaska. Nobody knew who I was. For a long time, neither did I.
My God, son, you don't think... I mean, that could have been when...
Find Orlov, Seraph. I've got questions I need answered.
I will, I promise. I'll call you.
Alright, we're gonna stop right there. Thank you all you guys for watching. There I am. Thanks for sticking in, and we'll probably see you next time on Deus Ex Mankind Divine. So stay tuned.